Loras College Dance Marathon, also known as LCDM, is an organization that raises money all year long for the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Network for kiddos that are suffering from cancer and other diseases. Our LCDM community has 51 miracle families around the Dubuque area that are continuously affected by the work we do each year. As we grow and carry on each legacy, the seniors in the organization are saddened to see their involvement come to a close. This need became so evident that I took it upon myself, along with my committee teammate, to begin an LCDM alumni board, with the purpose of promoting the cause to those out of college and raising funds as a collective. So, the search began for those that would be interested. Through email, Facebook, and word of mouth, we were able to put together an unofficial team of alumni that were ready to move mountains, or at least some hills. At our first focus group meeting in the fall, ideas were flowing and conversations were productive. With a few more additions to the team, the alums were able to meet on their own and just report back to me afterwards. However, after a short time of silence, the team seemed to be distant and unenthused at a couple of the meetings we had. With a limited number of days left until the big day, I became frustrated. However, I continued to try to meet with the board and communicate whenever possible, posing ideas for fundraising and involvement, but nothing was sticking. While I wasn't ready to completely give up, more and more frustration was forming very quickly. On the big day the LCDM Executive Board and I had been waiting for all year, all of my frustrations and worries were set aside. Our miracle families, kiddos, dancers, volunteers, and sponsors were all so excited to be together for one movement, and the rest didn't matter. However, during alumni hour, the board came to the stage when we asked them to, said what they wanted to say, but then they surprised us with a secret check of $3,060. The group had put together a separate and private donor drive page that allowed them to fundraise without the knowledge of anyone else throughout the year. This was the most money raised by alumni in this organized fashion. Tears of excitement and gratitude fell down my face when the check was presented, and the year's work had finally come full circle. No matter how many times I was frustrated with myself and at times the alumni, I continue to remind myself of the goal I developed earlier in the year. No matter what, just leave it better than you found it. Though the impact was small, it was impact all the same. Our final total of over $216,000 would have been a whopping $3,000 less without our alumni. Just as Principal reminded me, progress is possible, and the alumni showed me just that. Though it wasn't executed as I expected, it was everything I had hoped for. With this year under their belt, I cannot wait to see what the alumni can bring to the table in the following years to come. I learned how important it is to trust that everything will fall into place if you put in the work. I was doing every little thing possible to get this movement on the road again, but they were choosing to park themselves. Letting that go and brainstorming alternative ideas was a huge step for me, as I love to control the things that directly impact me. Looking back, though, I don't think I would have wanted the results in any other way than the surprise. Thank you, Campus Compact and Principal, for helping me to become a young professional with the world in my hands. Service has always had a special place in my heart, but Principal Community Scholars Program has helped me to identify that I can serve where I least expect to, and in ways that are not always visible at the beginning. Thank you for believing in my project and my drive. Progress is possible if you strive for it, and I can promise you, I will continue to reach for the impossible every single day.